Hey, Matt here, and welcome to Mob Street. Tonight I am out with the 2021 TW200. We are working on the Bradley Big Bore kit for the TW, and there are a few things here that I want to show you that I have ran into. And in all honesty, I didn't know the answer, so I had to talk to Brad. And the point of this video is to tell you what I learned so that when you go to install the Bradley Big Bore kit on your bike, you won't have to call them and ask the same questions. So very first, when you are removing the cylinder head for your TW200 and you have the studs, look at this. This front left up here on the exhaust side, this stud is stuck. Let me show you why. So inside of here, you have your rocker arm right down there, okay? That's your rocker arm shaft, and if you look, that has moved a little bit so that the threads of that cylinder stud, the head stud, cannot get out. So, we're going to show you what Brad recommended for that, and also, when you are going to install the new piston, nice and shiny and all fancy like. When it comes to the piston rings, you have your oil ring and the two smaller rings that go with, where do they go? Yeah. You have your two smaller rings right here. They're really small and thin. There we go. These go with your oil ring into the cylinder. And then you have these two rings right here as well. So if you look on the side, one of them is silver and one of them is black. Now, I had to ask what the orientation for those was because I didn't know exactly and I couldn't find it on the website. And looking in the service manual, it did not say anything about which piston ring went where. Now, I took out my digital calipers. I measured them both. They are both the same thickness. And normally, well, not normally, but on some, the edge of the piston ring will have like a chamfer on it. So it'll be a little diagonal. And neither one of these, both of these were straight square. Neither one of these had a chamfer on it. So they were the same size, same measurement on both, and I did not know exactly which way, which one went where, whether, the top, the middle. So I called Brad and I said, hey, just wondering, is there an orientation on which ring goes on the top, which ring goes in the middle? And he said, yes, there is. So this lighter ring, so black on the top, silver on the side, this ring goes on the top. Now, there are some light markings on each one of these rings. Let's see if you can see it there. I'll try to focus here. Let's see if I can turn the camera and focus in on that marking on there. So, the camera's not really zooming in on there. Let's see right there on the left side. You can kind of see that light marking. There's an R right there. And then on this ring, again, if you look at both sides, there's a marking on the left on this one as well. On the left side of that ring, the stamping says RN. So, we have the silver that goes on the top, we have the black one that goes in the middle, and then we have your oil rings that go on the bottom. Now, when you install these, you see how there's a gap on each one? When you install those onto the piston, you want to have those two gaps 180 like this, and then you want to have your oil ring gaps going the opposite direction. So one of them facing that way and one of them facing exactly 180 the other way. So you've got these two that are 180 of each other and these two that are 180 of each other. and none of the gaps sitting right on top of each other, so that you don't have oil getting by there. Let's address this rocker arm shaft in the head here and see what it is that we need to do to be able to get that cylinder stud out of there. So we're going to take the camera, actually pause. Our cylinder head stud is right here, and our rocker arm shaft is right here. We have our cylinder head supported here on the table, and we are just going to give this thing a few good whacks. Now, we want to make sure that we're being careful here, and honestly, we're not doing a bunch of damage to it. So we're going to turn this now, and look at that. So there's a few threads that are catching on there, but it's backing out, and look at that. We just fixed that problem right there. So we just want to make sure that that is in all the way, so when we go to reinstall this, it is where it needs to be. And we're going to take this, slide it back. There we go, you guys, just like that. So that's how you take care of the cylinder head with the cylinder head stud. Just a few taps and that shaft moved over far enough that we could get that cylinder head stud out. Now, I want to show you the orientation that we're doing on the piston, so that when you go to install the piston, you understand where the rings go and that orientation for the rings that I was talking about. We have them here on our Bradley Performance piston ring. Now, if you look, we'll give a real close here. You can see that gap in the second ring. Okay, now look over here. At the front, we have the gap in the front on the top. So that's what we mean by 180 degrees. You want to have those gaps separate. Now down here in the oil ring, I don't know if you'll be able to see it nearly as well, but on this side, so where the wrist pin goes, the piston pin, I have the oil ring gaps on both sides of those. So this is what we mean by the X when you install these rings. So one on the top, one on the bottom, and two to each sides, or the cross pattern, whichever way you want to go. But that is how the orientation goes on those piston rings. Again, the stamping goes on the top, that silver ring goes on the top, the stamping facing up with the full black ring in the middle there, and then your oil rings on the bottom. There's the orientation for the piston rings. There is the solution for the cylinder head stud, which I was trying to get figured out. So if there are any other questions that you have, put those in the comments down below. Don't feel dumb if you're trying to do this on your own and you had to ask those same questions. If there are other questions that you've had on this, please put those in the comments and I will get those answered the best that I can. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. Check out Bradley Performance for all the TW Performance stuff. I know normally TW200 and Performance don't go into the same phrase, but with Bradley Performance, they do. This is the big bore kit. I'm excited to get it all done and show you guys the results. I'm Matt with Mob Street, and we will see you in the next one. A public service announcement from Mob Street 83. If you're going to be doing any service on your TW200, I highly recommend getting a TW200 service manual. I bought this one from ProCycle. I'll put the link in the description of this video. We'll see you in the next one, guys. How was my PSA voice? Was it good? My mom said that I had a face for radio. She'd be so proud.